If you've been fed the lie that hard work alone equals success, then in this video, you're about to understand why that's complete BS. So before we jump into the video, make sure y'all subscribe for more transparent content. Hit that like button, that so that more people can see this video and it appears in the algorithm. So let's jump into why success, the harsh truth about success, that hard work alone is not the be all end all. I will admit hard work is an element that is required to be successful, but it's not everything that's required, right? When it comes to the myth, right, of hustle culture, which refers to the widespread but misleading belief that constant, relentless hard work and grinding are the sole paths to success. This is a notion that glorifies burnout, and it ignores critical factors that you need to be successful, like strategy, timing, and leveraging relationships. And relationships is perhaps the biggest element. When it comes to relationships, it is about who you know. It's also about the people you know that know someone else that can open doors of opportunity, right? Here are 3 reasons why hustle culture, it is a myth. Number 1, hard work alone will never be enough. Success will often require smart work, planning, and timing. It's not just effort. Not to ignore the effort, but effort can be required, but it's not always what's required for the success. Effort is a part of it, but you have to include the other elements that's more important, right? Number 2, burnout can destroy your productivity. You see, when it comes to hustle culture on social media, it encourages working to, and not just in social media, but in real life too. It encourages working to exhaustion, right? Working to burnout. Okay, that can reduce your long-term effectiveness, and it can also hinder your creativity, right? Because you need that mental energy in order to harness your creativity, right? Number 3, strategy and focus matter more. Your actions have to be intentional. You got to take that targeted action. You're making a specific action that aligns with your clear goals, that aligns with your destination point. Because if you're just working hard and doing endless busy work and it's not leading you anywhere specifically, then what's the point? You're just working just to work. And there's no real payoff. There's no specified goal in which you're trying to attain. Okay? And to me, that's working backwards. That's where hard work can be working backwards, when there is no specified destination. Like you go into your vehicle and it's like you don't know where you're going. Like you're just driving mindlessly. It's like you don't know where you're stopping at, essentially, right? So you need to know where you're going, right? Have that focus and that strategy to know how you're getting there, right? So that your efforts are not in vain. And the thing is, man, the thing that really drives success is network, timing, and strategy. You got to have a network. You got to know people that are in the same field as you, that are doing the same thing like you, right? Talk to people, be around people that are doing better than you, right? And timing, it's really about you putting all your efforts and your focus into what you love to do, right? What you're passionate about, right? Timing, when it comes to success, it's going to come in due time. It's not something you can rush. You don't ever want to rush, success. You don't want to rush the process either. You want to enjoy the process and learn from it, you know, and the strategy that it takes is taking that targeted, intentional action that aligns with your clear goals to plan out how you're going to get there. What's your blueprint? What is your structure or system, right? And for me, when it comes to working hard, it's always been about a 9 to 5. It's always been about working for someone else. Okay, working tirelessly all these hours, okay, for a week to week paycheck, just enough to keep me afloat. Okay, and even though that helps, you got to pay bills, you got to keep ahead of your bills financially, you got to stay on point, right? But there has to be more than just working for a company, working for someone else's own dream, okay? And working hard at a 9 to 5 is not fulfilling at all. And I can admit that. It's a stepping stone, don't get me wrong, but you have to look at the bigger picture. You have to know that there's more out there for you. And I'm at that point in my life where, okay, what can I do that can earn me money in different ways? What skills can I learn that's valuable to a market, right? What product can I put out? What service can I provide? These are the things that are going through my mind. What is a better way for me to make a living, for me to establish myself, where I'm not getting caught up with this 9 to 5 grind hustle, right? Where it's not leading me to where I want to be. Okay, it's a mindless effort that I'm putting in. And all that I'm expecting is just a measly paycheck. That's about it. And so trying other things, other online, skills that I can learn, I realized I wasn't driven, I wasn't hungry to learn different skills when I was at least 2, 3 years younger because I was too focused on money, making money, right? And not focusing on the actual work, if that makes sense. I was more focused on, okay, when it comes to being an entrepreneur, when it comes to learning Bitcoin or learning um, e-commerce or affiliate marketing, different online skills that you can do to earn money. It wasn't about the work, it was about just getting paid, right? And I was so focused on that because I've seen other people do the same thing. I see people make all this money doing this, doing that. And that intrigued me a lot. But I was not focused on doing the work. And I think a part of me wanted to avoid doing the work and just depend on that 9 to 5. And see, my mind was so caught up with working a 9 to 5 that even though something in me wanted more, but I wasn't able to put it all in the effort. I wasn't able to plan. I wasn't able to, strategize effectively or cultivate meaningful relationships in order to get to a different layer, a different stratosphere, right? Of doing something else that can benefit me, that can fulfill me in some type of way, that can take me away from the 9 to 5 job, the 9 to 5 workplace. So I was missing a whole lot of elements that not just missing, but not fully understanding the elements of what it takes to be on that road of success and to find success outside the 9 to 5. And so to me, that's where I went wrong. I went wrong by not understanding the important elements, by focusing too much on money and not focus on doing the work, okay, and not having the relationships, not having the strategy, network, timing of things, okay, not being driven and hungry for it enough. So I went wrong in a multitude of ways. And that's just a little personal story about this entire topic, right? And so hopefully this video helped you guys in any way. The harsh truth about success that nobody wants to admit. Okay, so make sure you guys subscribe for more content, right? Hit that like button for the algorithm. This is Solo Dolo Talks. And I'll catch you on the next one. And if this hits you hard, man, smash that like button and drop a star emoji in the comments. So with that being said, thank y'all for watching and peace.